Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. A man has died following what police say was a multi-county chase, according to KSP. Last night at approximately 9:35 p.m., Kentucky State Police Post 11, London, received a call from the Pulaski County 911 requesting assistance with a fatal collision that occurred during a vehicle pursuit on Garner School Road in Pulaski County. Troopers arrived on scene and determined a 2008 Pontiac G8 operated by Timothy S. McCauley, 36, of London, was traveling eastbound on Kentucky Highway 914 while fleeing from the Wayne County Sheriff's Office following a theft that had occurred in Monticello, Kentucky. Preliminary investigation indicates McCauley approached the intersection of Kentucky Highway 914 and Kentucky Highway 80 at a high rate of speed, crossed the intersection of Kentucky 80 onto Garner School Road, and lost control of the vehicle and struck a rock embankment. McCauley was not wearing a seatbelt at the time of the collision and was pronounced dead at the scene by the Pulaski County Coroner's Office. His passenger, Brandy A. Messer, 30, of Artemis, Kentucky, was flown to the University of Kentucky Medical Center, where she has been listed in critical condition. A second passenger, John J. Hart, 41, of Corbin, Kentucky, was transported from the scene to the Lake Cumberland Regional Hospital, where he's being treated for his injuries. McCauley's body has been transported to the State Medical Examiner's Office in Frankfort, where an autopsy has been scheduled. Well, a Tennessee man in Kentucky has been charged with criminal mischief of a third degree and a stolen property of $10,000 or more after he was found by police in a vehicle that was allegedly stolen. According to officers, Ernest Shell was spotted sitting in the car, and police got into contact with the original owner of the vehicle. The registered owner allegedly told officers that Shell was hired as one of his employees to drive the vehicle and that the vehicle was never returned to the owner. The owner tried many times to contact Shell about the vehicle with no success until he told the owner that he had been held at gunpoint and carjacked, but said not to report the car stolen. The owner gave officers permission to search the car and found damages equal to around $500. Shell allegedly then changed his story and told police that he worked for the company, but that the vehicle had not been stolen, and denied claims about speaking with the owner of the vehicle and being held at gunpoint. Shell was then arrested and lodged in the Madison County Detention Center. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet advises motorists of a scheduled closure for the Eastern Bypass, Kentucky 876 in Madison County. The temporary closure is necessary for the work of the EKU Pedway. Sunday, April 10th through Monday, April 11th from 11 to 9 p.m. Sunday from 6 a.m. Monday, the Eastern Bypass will be closed. The closure will be in effect at mile point 8.2. With the alternate route, the traveling public will need to follow the signage that is in place for the marked detour. All work closures are scheduled on a tentative basis and subject to change depending on weather, emergencies, and other factors beyond the control of the Department of Highways. Well, it's been a staple of the Madison County community since the 1800s and arguably one of the biggest landmarks in the area, the Madison County Courthouse. However, it has been in desperate need of renovations for safety and to be ADA compliant, among other restoration needs. WBON TV's Marissa Hempel caught up with Judge Executive Reagan Taylor to get an update and follow up for the latest on the courthouse renovations, as well as the use of the Chase Bank building.
The project has been in the works for a while, although, as previously reported, renovations and restorations on the iconic Madison County Courthouse on Main Street in Richmond were pushed back due to COVID. However, Judge Executive for Madison County, Reagan Taylor, tells WBON TV that they are ready to get rolling on the project again.
I think it started back about 2018. We started having conversations about needing to expand our circuit court footprint. The number of cases, the number of circuit court indictments in our county have risen tremendously over the last several years. We're finally getting this project and moving across the finish line. Next week, we actually have our bid openings for our trade packages on our temporary courthouse project. It's a renovation over at the old Chase Bank building across the street, which is where circuit court will move to. they'll relocate there for a temporary time frame while the courthouse construction project is going on.
This is mutually beneficial as the Chase Bank building, which has been vacant for some time in downtown Richmond, will be used for space for the county government.
These are two separate projects. The courthouse project is actually a capital project that is funded through the AOC. And then our temporary project is also funded through the AOC. It's just not considered a capital project.
Taylor explains that it's not only a safety issue, but it also is so that the building can be ADA compliant.
The courthouse was built in the mid-1800s, and then there was an addition to it in 1965, so it is an older building. We're very proud of our courthouse. We're glad that we're able to bring the building and the internal workings up to today's standards, but also be able to preserve that historical look that it has.
Moving forward, Taylor says bids will start as early as the first week of April.
We open bids next week on the temporary space. We're hoping that actually construction starts within the next month. The estimated timeline for construction of the temporary space is about 6 months, so that'll throw us into about October, November. And at that time, the circuit court folks will move into that temporary facility. Then we'll start work on the actual courthouse renovation and addition. That project is estimated to take about a year, maybe a year and a quarter. We're so excited about the partnership with the AOC and seeing the need here for expanding our footprint for circuit court. This is a totally funded project, whether that be the temporary courthouse or the courthouse capital project. It is all 100% funded by the AOC.
For more stories such as these, be sure to visit Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa, for that story. Well, Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman awarded $967,574 today to the City of Berea for a new 10-foot, 2/3 mile long shared use trail along Scaffold Cane Road. The funding comes from two grant sources, $842,574 from the Transportation Alternatives Program, or TAP, and $125,000 from the Recreational Trails Program. The trail will connect downtown Berea and the campus of Berea College to the residential areas immediately south of town. In addition, the city plans to widen the existing culvert 8 to 10 feet, increasing the trail's pedestrian safety. Well, as of 8 p.m. Thursday night, the Estill County Water District has issued a boil water advisory for the following areas: Doe Creek, Little Doe Creek, Bonnie Lane, Roberts Road, Sugar Hollow Road, McKee Road, 1209 Noland Hill, Searcy Branch, Jake's Heavenly Highway, Bingham Lane, Middle Fork, Murphy's Ford, Clay Isaacs, Red Lick up to 825, Jenkins Branch, Sang Branch, Horns River, McSwain Branch, Eck Hollow, Deer Lick, and Sawmill Road. Bring a boil water advisory. It's recommended customers boil water for 3 minutes. Any tap water they intend to use for consumption, such as drinking, cooking, or making ice. After boiling water, customers should let the water cool before consuming it. We will advise customers in the same manner once it is no longer necessary to boil the water. Customers with questions should call 606-723-3795. Well, after the break, we have a bizarre story of a home burglary gone wrong. And is this an April Fool's Day from Mother Nature? We'll find out all about that coming up right after this break.
The constant changing of the weather in Kentucky can put a strain on your heating and cooling system. It's times like these when it's good to have someone on your side 24/7. That's Madison HVAC. No matter what you need, Madison HVAC is there, from standard heating and air services, indoor air quality, or commercial refrigeration. You can rest easy knowing you're getting the best there is with Madison HVAC. Financing options available. Visit MadisonHVACR.com to learn more or call 859-625-1471. If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, Then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center. Earn $20 an hour with health, dental, vision, 5 weeks leave per year, and annual raises. There is a competitive promotion track, tuition reimbursement for college students, life insurance, a free on-site fitness facility, and so much more. Apply at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs and start your future today.
When you're a homeowner, taking care of everything around your home can be a daunting task, including repainting your fence or that barn that's been neglected for way too long. Make it easy on yourself and rely on the experts at Miller Hill Barn and Fence Painting. They're the go-to here in Madison County when it comes to new fence estimates or repairs and painting, whether it's for a farm or privacy fence or barn. Contact either of their 2 convenient phone numbers at 859-353-9479 or 661-0533.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
The American farmer represents hard work, determination, and quality. When it comes to taking care of their land, those farmers need the best on their side. That's why they trust Hill Tire for all their tire needs. Hill Tire is a family-owned and operated business located on Irvin Road in Richmond, and they are the leader in farm, semi, and passenger tires in the area. They offer brands such as Michelin, Yokohama, Goodyear, and Hankook, just to name a few. Hill Tire will come to you as well. For more information, like Hill Tire on Facebook or call or text 859-353-9479.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. I feel like that was an April Fool's joke this morning. I saw snow or some kind of sleet at my house early this morning. With all that is coming up, this whole week has actually been a bad April Fool's Day joke from Mother Nature, but Todd Nelson has exactly what we can expect over the next weekend and next week here in the Weather Center.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Madison HVAC Weather Center. It will be a chilly night, no question. The National Weather Service has gone ahead and issued a frost advisory and even freeze warnings just to the southeast, where temperatures there could be down into the mid and upper 20s. So our evening planner shows clearing skies, temperatures falling through the 40s, and then after 10 p.m. we'll already be down into the 30s. So waking up on Saturday morning here, temperatures right around that low 30 mark, and as I mentioned, maybe some mid to upper 20s, a little bit farther to the south and east. So if you have new plants, new vegetation, either cover them up, bring them into the garage or inside, as they'll take a bit of a hit overnight tonight. Here's your weekend outlook. Saturday, sunshine, 58. Clouds sticking up late. We'll have a few showers drifting through overnight, but then sun returns Sunday afternoon and 58 for the high once again. Both Saturday into Sunday, we will be a little bit below average in terms of temps for this early part of April. Next week, though, we're eyeing another chance for some showers and thunderstorms, and we'll continue to monitor that. Maybe some isolated strong storms and locally heavy rain. But the view from today north of town on I-75 showing those clouds working through all of this on the backside of that big storm system that brought more severe weather to the central and eastern U.S. By the way, March wrapping up with potentially the most U.S. tornadoes in any March in recorded history. Preliminary report showing about 200 or more. In the Commonwealth, we had 4 tornadoes out near Louisville. Now again, Saturday, the clouds will be thickening up. We're going to see a few showers develop Saturday evening. Precipitation totals will be pretty light, and then again, more sunshine Sunday afternoon. Here's a look at the high temperatures on Saturday, running about 5 degrees below average, again into the upper 50s and lower 60s. And then next week, Gwendolyn, we see that warm up, 71 Wednesday with some shower and thunderstorm potential. We'll of course keep you up to date, but have a great weekend.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you'll find it on Channel 9 online. You can check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com, courtesy of Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. We're going to stay with weather for just another minute and get some more specifics on our viewing area and what's going on here. We have a freeze warning for Estill, Jackson, Rockcastle, Powell, Lee, and surrounding counties. Those areas are expected to reach into the mid-20s to lower 30s tonight. Also, a frost advisory in effect till 11 this evening until 10 a.m. Saturday for Madison, Fayette, Clark, Jessamine, and Garrett counties. Temperatures speculated to be as low as 32 degrees for those areas. And just as a reminder that frost could kill sensitive outdoor vegetation if left uncovered. A few sheltered areas may experience a light freeze with temperatures below 32 degrees. So make sure you're taking care of your vegetation outside. Well, Richmond firefighters were called to a house fire early Thursday morning on Elm Street. Spokesperson Corey Lewis says there were problems in fighting this fire. The homeowner's belongings made it difficult to fight the blaze from inside the structure. Lewis says there were 2 engine trucks, 2 ladder trucks, and 20 firefighters at the scene. The house was unoccupied. No injuries were reported. You can rewatch that full story and pictures and video on the blaze here on WBONTV.com. Well, a former Kentucky prosecutor and his wife have pleaded guilty to federal wire fraud charges. According to the U.S. Attorney in Lexington, Michael T. Hogan was the county attorney in Lawrence County when he conspired with his wife to pocket delinquent tax funds collected by the office. Hogan agreed to resign as county attorney as part of a plea agreement. Federal prosecutors say Hogan paid his wife, Joy Hogan, his legal secretary, more than $365,000 from the tax account between 2013 and 2020. They will be sentenced in July. Governor Andy Beshear has ordered flags at all state buildings to be lowered to half staff from sunrise to sunset Monday, April the 4th, in honor of a Kentucky Marine who has died during a NATO exercise in Europe. According to the Department of Defense, Corporal Jacob M. Moore, 24 years old, of Catlettsburg, Kentucky, died March 18, 2022, when his Osprey aircraft crashed during NATO Cold Response 2022 exercises in Norway. Services for Corporal Moore will be held at the Boyle County High School in Ashland on Monday. Interment will be at the Kentucky Veterans Cemetery Northeast in nearby Greenup County. Governor Beshear encourages all individuals, businesses, and organizations and government agencies to join in this tribute. Very sad. Well, a Richmond woman identified as Risha Patel was charged with wanton endangerment, robbery of first degree, and terroristic threatening of third degree, according to police. Patel got into a physical fight with another person who allegedly entered her home while trying to steal Patel's phone and gun. Once the person unlawfully entered the residence, they dropped the gun, which was picked up by Patel, who then chased the victim out of the house. The victim threw Patel's iPhone away while running and entered their vehicle with the victim's brother, the brother's girlfriend, and 3 children. Patel then allegedly entered the vehicle and broke the phone mount in the car and tried to steal the other victim's phones, while, according to the citation, pointing a gun at the head of the main victim. Patel allegedly threatened force upon the victim with the intent to make a theft happen. Patel was arrested thereafter and taken to the Madison County Detention Center. That was a very bizarre story. Well, we're going to take another short break. Don't go anywhere. We've got more news, weather, and of course the Weekender Report coming up after this.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9 as we near the 50th anniversary of the Title IX, which was signed during the Nixon presidency. EKU decided to honor its history of women's sports over the next few months. With more on that, we turn to Michael Watkins.
Eastern Kentucky University Athletics has announced its plan for its celebration of the 50th anniversary of the Title IX legislation passed into law in 1972. EKU Athletics will honor its past and current women's programs with monthly recognitions that will highlight each team's history from its inception to its present state. Additionally, EKU will honor notable firsts for each program, including coaches, student athletes, and administrators, while recognizing each program's growth over the past 50 years. As we commemorate the 50th anniversary of the passing of the Title IX into law, we are excited to shine a light on many outstanding women as well as teams whose contributions and success have made EKU Athletics what it is today. That's a statement from Vice President and Director of Athletics Matt Rohn. EKU President David McFadden said, "We are honored to celebrate the accomplishments and contributions of the incredible women who have made our campus and athletics department better." President Richard Nixon signed the Title IX of the Equal Opportunity in Education Act into law on June 23, 1972. The law states that no person in the U.S. shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. Eastern Kentucky has sponsored 14 women's varsity sports since the passage of Title IX. EKU's women's programs have captured 92 shared or outright conference championships. Adding to that impressive resume of EKU women's sports, beach volleyball kicked off their home portion of the schedule today at the beach volleyball complex on campus. With a 3-10 record on the season, the road has not been kind to the Colonels so far. EKU is hosting teams like Austin Peay, Eastern Illinois, Jacksonville State, and the University of North Alabama in this weekend's EKU Tournament Invitational. The Colonels kicked off the tournament today with matches against Austin Peay at 1 o'clock, and tonight at 7 o'clock they will face Eastern Illinois. Well, this week the Madison Central soccer team, which was ranked in the top 10 in the state for most of the year, has seen 2 of their top players signed to play college soccer. Earlier in the week, Gavin O'Shea committed to play D1 soccer at IUPUI, and yesterday, John Gordon committed to play at Asbury. O'Shea scored an incredible 38 goals this past season for the Indians, while Gordon was a do-it-all player. Both young men will have great careers at the next level and will join us Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show to talk about the success of the soccer team this past season and about their future as they head into college to play soccer. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Michael, Samantha Burford is here with another edition of the Weekender Report to get up to speed on the exciting new events here in WBON TV viewing area.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Weekender Report for the weekend of April the 1st. I'm Samantha Burford. Let's get this weekend started. This is no April Fool's joke because on Friday night, Alton Brown Live Beyond the Eats is coming to the EKU Center for the Arts in Richmond. Alton Brown has a new culinary variety show, and audiences can expect more comedy, more music, highly more unusual cooking demos, and more potentially dangerous science stuff. Prepare for an evening unlike any other, and if Alton Brown calls for volunteers, you better think twice. Get your tickets at etix.com. Join First Friday Berea on the lot this Friday, April the 1st, and the first Friday every month for May and June. This is a block party fundraiser for the Levitt Amp Music Concert Series. Food, live music, Moonflower Market, they're all on the corner of Chestnut and Broadway. This event will be at 446 Chestnut Street in Berea and hosted by Rebel Studio and Lounge, and the first Friday Berea. Saturday morning, you can shop local at Churchill's Biannual Artisan Market in Berea from 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. You can dine at Churchill's new restaurant, Honeysuckle, and shop from local vendors in this beautiful historic venue. For more information, you can follow the event on Facebook. Starting this Saturday, April the 2nd, and every Saturday through June, you can enjoy the splendors of Kentucky in the springtime from the comfort of a train. It's spring train rides at the Bluegrass Railroad Museum. You might even get to see some mares with foals in the fields of the horse farms as you pass by, and a stop at the Kentucky River. Get there early and explore the museum exhibits, the model railroad, and on-ground displays. Tickets are $19 for adults, and children 2 to 12 are $17. For more information, go to bluegrassrailroad.com. Watch our Weekender Report every Friday on WBON TV to find out what's happening in Madison and all the surrounding counties. Make sure to send us your event each week so we can share your event with the thousands of WBON TV viewers. Thanks for watching this edition of the Weekender Report for the weekend of April the 1st.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. We take family heirlooms and create something new. We fix broken jewelry. We can make anything you want. 1 and 2 day service. We have chain repairs starting at $25 and we have ring sizing starting at $45. Kentucky agate charms are Georgia and Ohio. We're located at 108 East Main Street in downtown beautiful Richmond, Kentucky, and there's always plenty of parking. We're nationally known and locally owned. Come see us at Leeds Fine Jewelry.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Thanks for joining us on Live at 5. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll be right back here with more news, weather, and sports on Monday, Live at 5.